Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry. And welcome back to more of The Long Dark, where we're starting the third leg of our swing through the Tales from the Far Territory. We've done Signal Void, we've done Buried Echoes, and now it is time for the final horizon. Yes, we are in Tsundere Pass, that most beloved of the new zones. Where we are, well, it is late in the day. We're fully rested, and unfortunately, there's a big old blizzard happening out there. And I don't particularly care to go out in such conditions. Unfortunately, we're kind of like up against it. We do not have a lot to do here otherwise. And I'll check, but I mean that sounds for all the world like a blizzard outside our door, and that's because it is. So yeah, I mean it's not the worst thing in the world. So what we can do is use this time to, well, I think the thing that we're all repaired up. Also, hey, Lady Sunfire, good to see you. We're just getting going here. Let's see, do we need any repairs? No.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, actually, Astrid, thank you for the reminder. We, yeah, we do have a climb in our not too distant future. So, we should do some, is it film? That is film. Yeah, we should do some inventory management before we take off. All right, so what can we leave behind? Well, I can leave these sticks behind. Maybe like all but a couple. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let's go for. Well, no, don't drop them here. Yeah, we're. Yeah, it needs space to put our bedroll down. Yeah, we'll drop them over here by the fire. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So, no, don't do that. Just, thank you. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, we'll keep those on us. We might have to stop to make fire. You know, no, we're traveling like loaded for bear here. Oh, wait, that thing we can do. I did leave. Because the previous night, and part of the reason we're as awake as we are, as late as it is, we were awake late into the night, having ourselves a cookathon. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and cash in that hydrate now. Yeah, and we're doing the thing where all the blizzards, among other, as well as the electro fog, is
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
it's all much. They seem to last longer than in Lower Great Bear. You know, maybe that's just an issue of perception. You know, I'm gonna, yeah. Oh yeah, and we'll drink that. It's probably not gonna get us all the way there. Pretty close though. Maybe sack a few torches. Yeah, God, it's almost sundown. This thing's still going. I mean, once we can actually make the climb, we should have a fairly straightforward run there. But man, the game does not want to play ball, does it? Okay, we can leave some of these flares here because we are. Yeah, the plan is we're going to go up to the weather station and then come right back down because this cabin right here is going to be the next stop in terms of like where we need to go for the quest line. There we go. Now we got a little wiggle room. Yeah, we want to keep those rocks because yeah, I want to bag at least one ptarmigan while we're up there, so we have materials to repair our bedroll. We got the cloth, but we need ptarmigan down. And my memory is that you need you get 4 ptarmigan down per bird. Okay, I mean I said I wasn't gonna do this, but what the heck, we have time. And and it's okay. I could have left that there and admired it being stuck, but I just yeah I couldn't. Man, okay, we're this is a bug. Also, what am I hitting? Why can I not? Come on now, come on, Hinterland. For the love of Pete, what am I hitting? That makes it so I cannot put down the ding dang bedroll. All right, fine. I mean, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to destroy the decor, but until we can crack that door open, this is all I have. Cabin fever, no kidding. Well, thankfully, I think the weather's cleared. Okay. Cabin fever risk. Good grief. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, the plan all along was we'd go up this slope here, take that climb, and then make our way to the weather station, and then, well, who knows how long we're going to be up there, waiting for, be it electrofog or an aurora. All right, but yeah, again, it's the far territory. We need to expect these kind of things. Okay, are you? Isn't that no? It wouldn't. It wouldn't roll straight right to another blizzard, would it? No. I mean, yeah, the snow is going rather horizontally, but are you serious? I even got the damn crampons on and everything. All right, well, good thing we brought extra bandages. No, take your time, girl. Take your time. Spend as much time on that slope as you like. We don't have anywhere to be. Okay, yes, we're gonna get up there, and
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
yeah, we should. Yeah, we're gonna come across the transition cave. So worst comes to worst, we can set up shop in there. But I mean, we're rested enough. We should be able to do this in one go. Cause like, there's this climb. We gotta go, to go ways past that cave, and I think there's there's go across a bridge, and then there's another climb. Yeah, and then that second climb, a bunch of ptarmigans, go across another bridge, and then we're at the weather station. Okay. Okay. I was gonna ask if we had our crampons on, but I can hear the little click clack click clack click clack, so I think we're okay. There we go. And we can check. Yep, yep, yep. We sure do. Okay. Okay. Well, it's certainly clearing up, which is both nice and suspicious. Now, my pre-wildlife refresh memory is that we had, I think, at least two doggos on the way, not including any other, as well as like ptarmigans and I think some bun-buns as well. Speaking of, hello bun-bun. Is that? Yeah, I think that's the transition cave right there. No, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Yeah, I think there's a prop deer somewhere around here. Although I don't hear the carrion crows, so maybe
The
not.
sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
It's weird that this you say that, Astrid, because you're actually warming up. Okay, yeah, let's be careful going around blind hills. Okay, there's a bunch of ptarmigans. I'm gonna leave you be for now, cause yeah, we do have the other climb ahead of us, so we don't want to be picking up a bunch of stuff yet. I mean, yeah, the ptarmigan down barely weighs anything, but we'd have to stop. We'd have to, pluck it, and then it would want to waste the meat. So yeah, it'd be a whole thing. Okay, am I hearing aurora sounds? I think I'm hearing aurora sounds. Yep, yep, those are aurora sounds. Okay, so we got to get there. We got to get there now, now, now. And preferably if we can get there before the any doggos who might be in our path start to freak out. Yeah, the other. Whoa. Yeah, we don't need to rush. We don't want to rush. Or yeah, that climb took a decent chunk out of our stamina, but yeah, the climb ahead of us isn't that big, so we should be able to make it. Yeah, I think if the weather is amenable, I think the first thing we do, we just pop up that transmitter, and then we go find what we're looking for. Oh yeah, the camera's there too. Maybe we grab that. I assume it doesn't weigh anything. Yeah, it's like the respirator. Like it's important enough to where they let you carry it around without it adding to your burden. But if you want anything that makes it work, like canisters or film, then those are going to cost you. Okay, yeah. So I think the frozen cave is off that way. But I think we want to go this way. Yep, actually it's right there. And I was say that frozen cave, it does look neat. It's got that very distinctive look to it. Like you don't see in a lot of other places. Okay, whoop, careful. Okay, we're gonna try to keep that reticle in the middle of the bridge. There we go. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay, I do not like that the aurora sounds get that scoping effect you get when you got pain. What is the thing that makes the wind sound like whoosh, whoosh. Apparently it has the same effect on the aurora sounds, and I do not approve. I do not appreciate. Okay, so here's the last. There's a road around that way to the. Okay, we got some wiggle room. Let's just go. Yeah, there's a road around that way. It leads to the road that goes down the slope, but that is actually there's a bridge that's out. So I'm pretty sure that the only way you can make that is to come the way we did. Like you can't come across the other way. Like you just follow the road around and around and around. Like apparently you're quote unquote supposed to. Okay, we have time for exploring later. Right now, well, no. Go get your stuff. Go get the quest started. There'll be plenty of time for looting later. And rest assured, we will loot this place because much like the mines, I don't. The odds of us coming back anytime soon seem low. Okay. Look for remnants of Rudiger's team. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to stir the ptarmigans, but we got places to be. Now, thankfully. Oh, has it not been up long enough yet? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait a second. There we go. Okay, we were just ever so slightly early. Oh, there we go. Old house
This
key.
stuff
There
will
we
come in
are.
handy.
And some flare shells for good measure. Okay, strap in.
I think I'm the only one who made it out. The other guys just lost it. Started wandering off. I'm not immune to whatever happened. It just didn't hit me as bad as the others. The chief either. I don't know why. She held out a long time. Damn long time. But then she just locked herself in there with that blasted machine. She died before she could learn the truth about my real mission here.
Okay, and that looks very familiar, because that is where we just were.
I can't feel my feet.
Okay, yeah, I suppose we'll just pop in here, make sure we don't do anything silly. There's probably a rifle somewhere around here, but we don't need that. Obviously, that's 4 kilograms. We really can't afford, given how we're rolling.
I'll take it.
Sure, I guess. Okay, there we go. And yeah, it weighs nothing. Nice. There we go. Oh, good. We got a replacement bandage. Huzzah! Ooh, maple syrup. Yeah, it's all ruined, but that's
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
hardly surprising. You know, given how long it took us to get here. And yeah, after 500 odd days, the surprise is that anything is still good. A couch. Oh, that'd be lovely, except for the fact we're already rocking too.
I think I can use this.
Oh, it's also at 6%. Well, I mean, it's the thought that counts. Oh yeah, we do have this now. Do
I'm
we
not sure I can carry much more.
take it out for a spin? We are warmed up now. Maybe we get. We're in actually a great spot for aurora viewing. See, how does that look? Oh yeah, how do we? There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, we got one in the chamber, in case we have any need for photos in the future. But maybe we also hold off. Spray paint? No. Oh, a hacksaw. That might be nice, but save that for later,
This'll come in handy.
I suppose. Okay. All right. Let's go take a. Yeah.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm gonna check that. What do we call it? Yeah, the little mini station right when we first got here. So I know there are gonna be some things there. Usually it's just like wood or scrap metal, but we'll see. Ooh boy. Oh wow. Okay, I know I said just one. I might have lied. Man, look at that sky. My goodness. Now, see, well, I don't think there's a way you can take your in-game photos, and then I guess I don't know if they're saved as a file somewhere. If they were, that'd be great because I got some good ones on another run. Yeah, I don't know that you can do that. It'd be great if you could, because these like I said, this is a great spot for aurora viewing, and like there's no end of spectacular vistas in the game. Excuse me. And yeah, they kind of have like you got the F10 button, which the in-game screenshot which takes high quality screenshots. Unlike the F12 button for Steam, which it takes okay, they're okay, but they're not like high res ones. Okay, so I think our main. Oh, okay, we can check out the little dome over there. Then I think we can check the truck too. Then our main business here will be done. And we can let Astrid actually rest properly. And
Starting to feel numb.
yeah, we do still have that cabin fever risk, unfortunately, but that's okay. Yeah, rifle ammo don't need.
Best be prepared for anything.
Yeah, we'll take a quick swing through here. We'll sleep. We might go down that road tomorrow when it's light out. But I think we'll just head back to the last lonely house. Yeah, I know, my dear, I know. Okay, yeah, that's the letter from the person whose rifle we may or may not find. We got plenty of candy bars and soda at least, and bandages. So, yes, whoever worked here, they had a sweet tooth, and they had a proclivity for getting hurt. You know, let's try this. Try a different approach. Okay, about 50. Okay, about 48. Yes, 48. About 20 something. So 48. Okay, 48, 18. And probably 48 again. 48. Gosh dang it. Okay, 48. 18. 50. Okay, there we go.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
One of those things will come in handy. Not sure why they felt the need to put a book under lock and key, but maybe it was a particularly good one. Or a particularly bad one. Also, who turned off the radio? Okay. You know, go ahead and have the heavy stuff. Yeah, we're going to have to shed a fair amount of stuff that we've picked up here before we head off on the morrow, but that's fine.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm dropping it in your belly, Astrid. What do you want? We didn't pick up any extra clothing. We do have that food. We did pick up a couple extra flare shells. Oh yeah, we have the but the film's only like 0.1 each. Oh, and the revolver rounds. But you know, screw it. We need those. I've Okay, we good? Yeah. Let's just give her a full 10. Because she has earned it. She's been we got a late start to the day, but she put in the work. Okay, and the cabin fever risk is still there, but that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's to be expected. Okay, so we gotta lose 1.5 kilos before we officially leave. To take a quick look around, make sure I didn't miss anything. Seems fine. Okay, yeah, let's go poke down the road.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It is okay. It's still early morning, so yes, it'll be a little cold. That's understandable. Okay, I say a little cold. It's negative 15. That is fairly cold. Yeah, so we're just gonna follow this around. We're not gonna go all the way because that's a one-way ticket to Timby Town, and we don't want to go there. Not yet, anyway. Okay, nothing in there, or there, or there. And you see, there's a very... I don't know how they actually got vehicles up a slope this steep. That is surprising and impressive. Okay, so and as you can very well see, the bridge is out, or if you want to argle it up, the bridge is out. Okay, there's our boys, our jerk faces.
I'll take it.
A single revolver cartridge, a flare, and a 1% baklava. Was that worth it? I don't know that it was. Alright, but at least now we know. Okay, so step 2 is we go back to the last lonely house. And then after that, it's going to send us to like those burned out buildings on the other side. So we have a couple options. We can actually come down. Yeah, if you actually follow that around and then just cut across, that's actually kind of a short. If you keep going like the direction the road spits you out, you'll be pretty much right there at the houses. The problem is, as we saw there are Timbies waiting for you. Alternatively, we go back to the last lonely house and then keep doubling back. We loop around to that fork in the road that we saw at the very start of our time here. It's a longer route, but as we do that, we will see we'll potentially see fewer Timbies, and we'll have more shelter on the way. You know what? This is a suboptimal way to play. I swear to God. I just need one. Ideally, we get more than one, but I just need one. How? I had the reticle right the hell on it. I swear to God. How? There. Goodness. That was a little. Yeah, sorry, bud. We got business to attend to, and your friends and relatives annoyed me too much. Okay, so that done. Yeah, let's take advantage of this fire barrel out here. I mean, just get rid of the rest of that cabin fever risk. Also, is that... Yeah, that's just kind of floating right there, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so we'll start fire. We'll make some water. We'll cook up our
Come on,
our
little
former friends here. There. You do that, and you just sit tight. Yeah, the meat is nice, but that's just a bonus. We're in this strictly for the down. There we go. Oh yeah, actually I should check. Is our cabin fever risk actually going down? It's okay. It's at 8%. Okay, no, it's actually not. I guess we're considered sheltered. Well... Oh, here we go. Here's what we do then. Okay, can I get around the back and then feel the heat on the other side? Ah, yes we can. Okay. Okay, well, we'll try this in bits of 2. It'll take about 40 minutes, then we'll go check on our water. Because I do hear it bubbling. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, more rifle rounds. Okay. If I was the type to have a rifle, this would be an excellent place. There we go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. Now you do those, and then let me pop out here. We'll go ahead and hydrate. Some of that, and then we'll continue harvesting exposed to the elements, so the game does not punish us for our dastardly strategy of not being out of doors at all times. Heaven forfend. Are you serious? Well, Captain Vigorous is gone. And just in time. Okay, it's 11. I think we can do. Can we do 1? Yeah, we can get away with 1. Very nice. Okay, grab the other one. Oh, nope, need you. Okay, 6, 20. Get one more? Yeah, one more. Oh, I didn't even check the fire time. Oops. Nope, we got it now. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll finish this off.
Wonder if they broke up any of this gear.
There we are. So if at some point future us needs more water, we are good to go. That's a terrible torch. You know, so you sit in the corner and think about what you did. Right. Okay, we'll leave those out in nature's freezer. And in the meantime, we are uh we are still heavy, but we can't do something about that. Didn't we? Oh yeah, we did. Our ruined baklava. Yeah, yeah, it's going away.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I mean, we could sack the couch and sweater. I don't. I don't know that my heart could take sacking a couch and sweater, but at the same time, I mean, what else? Are we coming back here? Most likely no. Oh yeah. Do we add? Yeah, we got 9 down. So, you know what? Sure. Well, with that 19%, well, what else do we need? That'd be 12%. Everything else is okay. Yeah, all right, do it. Okay, still 1.5 kilos over. Well, we did leave a lot of water back at the lonely house, so we could, we could ditch some, maybe even most of what we have. That's 1.5 kilos right there. We're golden. Oh yeah, now you have 9 bandages all of a sudden. I mean, I'd really like to bring those back if I'm honest. Say, I have a suspicion we may have need of them before long. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm letting sentiment get the better of me. If we were being this absolutely ruthless survival, we just tear that thing up. But I don't think it can. Okay, what else? We can, well, drop a couple sticks, I suppose. We got more waiting back there. I mean, we could, uh, there. On the off chance we come back here. Well, yeah, film, but no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like we're not leaving the ammo behind. We're not leaving the flare shells behind. We're not leaving the stems behind or the fire. Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. I just need to. Yeah, what we need to do is get this dang blizzard over with. But of course, it won't, because why would it? Why would it cooperate? 2 blizzards in 2 days? Why not? It's the far territory, baby. Anything goes. Yeah, we've been here 2 days and 2 extended blizzards, because why not? All right, we'll well, okay, no, I do want to check. That's almost certainly a blizzard, but let's just make absolutely sure I'm not psyching myself out with audio cues.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, no, okay, well, it's thinking about it. I mean, it's still miserable. We drop that. We drop a stick. Suddenly we're good to go. So I say we go. We've done what we set out to do, and then some. I mean, okay, maybe one more ptarmigan would have been ideal. So we have, yeah, we're one unit, one handful of down short of being able to repair again, but all things considered, I think we're doing all right. Crampons? Crampons. I feel I have to check. Especially again, we're soon going to be climbing at like half energy. There we go. Now, just in case. There we go. Because we are returning to the part of the map where unfriendlies can be. Thankfully, unlike the summit, the weather station so far remains blissfully unimpeded, uninvaded, uninterloped by anything more aggressive than ptarmigans. Now, granted, you have the rest of the zone to deal with, so maybe it balances out, but it's all right. Okay, now, yeah, cave over there? No, cave over around that way, right? But we're not here for sightseeing. Yeah, maybe at some point in the future, once we're done with the tail, maybe we do come back here and try to have an extended stay, like one of those 30-day things. But man, what would you do for food? Like I mean, like food isn't as big of a deal here compared to the zone of contamination. Like you can eat the wolves, but you got more deer, more rabbits, ptarmigans. Are there any ptarmigans in the zone of contamination? I don't rightly remember. But anyway, yes, there's more hunting to be done here. But then again, and the Timbies, like yeah, the Timbies are a negative because well they'd be very happy to eat you, but at the same time you can very much eat them. But you also have to deal. There's the question of the weather, shelter. I mean, yeah, you got the huts, you got the last lonely house. If you're really ambitious, but yeah, I mean you could stay at the weather station for a while, but you know there's a small matter of like, unless you bring your food with you, what are you going to eat? Like at most you'll have ptarmigans and they'll get you what, a couple days? And yeah, you can make water, but like you would have to make trips down to hunt and then haul your kill back up. Okay, this is absolutely miserable. Yeah, insisting on making this trip now was probably not a maximally optimal decision, but I just again, and then part of it was I didn't know if oh, okay, well don't mind me. Apparently the game heard me. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I was expecting wolves coming through here, but I didn't see any. Now we have had a blizzard since, so maybe they've spawned. But if not, I don't know. And so I was thinking maybe we make the trip back before the game changes its mind. And of course the game knows where we're going, so naturally we're walking into the teeth of the wind. The game always knows. Oh, sure, they'll tell you it's just random. The wind changes all the time. It's the weather variability setting. It doesn't know where you want to go. The game's not listening in. No, why would you say that? But we all know better. And there it is. Okay, I hear ptarmigans, I see bun-buns, but we can't stop. I mean, we could. I mean, you got that transition cave up there. We just pop in there. But no. We like the longer we linger, the more we're gonna dip under our yeah no, we're gonna lose our carry weight, I should say. Oh yeah, well let's drink. Yeah, we take a drink. Maybe we eat a granola bar. We'll get right back under. We're not that far gone, and shelter is pretty close by. Okay, yeah, we're just about there. So there, done. Now let's go before the game changes its mind, which would be instantly. Ah well, I got there first. Oh, there's the prop deer I was wondering about. Okay, excuse me, let's ideally get down here without the need of further bandages. I know, not that we lack for them, but I would like to hold on to them. For the future. Okay, thank game. Okay, look before we leap. Lovely. Yeah, we get down here, take a left. Actually, if we see some sticks we can grab, we have no more climbs in our future, at least for the short term. Okay, checking over the ledge. Just making absolutely sure, because like we saw in the Zuck. Ooh, Birchie. Okay. You know what? I am gonna, because that is more arrows. So we have the feathers, we have the arrowheads. We just need the arrow shafts. And yeah, I should keep an eye out for those as we go. But yeah, places to cure them are going to be. Well, actually, say if we're going to find them at all, it's probably going to be down here because when we flip up to the other side, when we're going to the next destination, there's like next to no trees, like period, let alone saplings. Okay, let's shed some light on the situation here. Excellent. Drop a few more of these for now. We'll come back for them. Oh yeah. No, just take. Now. Aha. Tactical gloves, which we don't need at the moment. Perhaps later.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Sure. Got a safe. Is there anything back here? There is. Another beneath the bed. There's our next target. Okay. Real quick. I'm going to be stingy with my lamp oil. There we go.
Rudiger's here somewhere. The chief's logbook said as much. I'll keep looking. There's a settlement nearby I need to check out. I'm gonna try to keep a record of all this as long as I'm able. Photos, whenever I can. These notes. If I make it back, I'll need something to show for how this all went to shit.
Oi, oi! Language!
They, well, want to know. But I keep losing things. Leaving them behind. Can't hold it together.
Okay. I'll use Polaroid and handle shortwave to locate Rudiger's hideout in Tsundere Pass, which, if memory serves... Polaroid. Yep, it's that burned out building. Okay, yeah, those are 40%, 29, okay, those are on the way. Let me go and drop our birch sapling here. Now they have access to a bed, don't need to use our bed roll. Oh yeah, let me make a note of that. Actually, I'm going to leave that there. And then that, and then one birch. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and call it a night. Let's go for 9. Since we're not fully topped up on thirst. Which I could have done, but I didn't. There we go. Oh, and we just barely retained our well drink.
Surrounded by snow.
Nothing to drink, you say? You sure about that, Astrid? You absolutely sure? Where's the small one? Well, don't worry about it. Because this will be the small one shortly. There we go. I'll grab another one just for good measure. Okay. We'll do a quick inventory adjustment before we head out. How long do these take? 4 days. Okay. Do we need all? We don't necessarily need all those. Oh, here we go. We'll pop some extras in here. Yep, I prefer to have all those. These are all fine. Oh, we can swap the crampons for the ear wrap. Yeah. They don't need to be lugging the. Well, we'll keep the color film on us. How about that? As a compromise. We liter and a half. That seems low, actually. Oh yeah, and we need to bring along some firewood as well.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That's better. Yeah, we're gonna roll heavy, but okay. We have repair mats. We have food. We have water. Flares. I've got these in case we find those Polaroids. You know what? I might do some quick swaps. Okay, helps a little. Yeah. Okay. Let's. How are we doing this? Yeah. Let's take the slow and sensible way. We go back the way we came, go to the fork in the road, and then take it along the upper ledge. We could climb, but that would require us to, yeah, well, that would exhaust us, and well, there's a good chance we might need to be able to run. Also, let me just make sure I have at least, okay, I have one of those on the radial. Good. Make sure I have one of those on the
Not sure
radial.
I can carry much more.
Hey, good morning, Andrea. Happy Sunday to you. How's things? Hope you're doing well. I think we're just here still, still doing the achievement hunting and the side questing, and we also ran, we rode out like a full-on typhoon. I think 5 years here. This was my first maximum level alert typhoon, and yeah, I think it appears to be gone now. So we'll let other people deal with that. You're going antiquing, nice. Do you have anything? Are you looking for anything specific, or do you just just go and then see what strikes your fancy? Let's see. How 23 okay. Okay, there, that's it. Your favorite, nice. Like one shot. Do you have like an antiquing circuit, or do you just like one place you go? Because I know my the side of the family that I know goes antiquing. They have like Well, they'll have like spots in a few different cities. So they'll take like a Saturday or a Sunday, and they'll do a whole loop. Okay, yeah, my memory is, yeah, there's one cave that's like way in the back there. It's got a weird name, but it also has like a rim grill, which is, surprisingly handy. But no, we're looking for, we're looking for the way out. What is this? Hello, Bun Bun. Oh, it's a campfire with can opener and ketchup chips. Don't I have a can opener? I do not. There. I mean, not that we need one. We have a knife, but now we have backup. Oh, looking out for crosses and anatomical models. Okay, yeah, makes sense. For your crafting projects is very large indoor and outdoor. Oh, okay. You think it'll take all day? That is a lot of antiquing, a lot of walking too. Hope the temperatures are amenable. And you brought Dante a stroller. Nice. I'm sure he won't hate traveling in the lap of luxury at all. Okay. Turns out there is no cave back here. Well, nice. Yeah, that sounds like a lovely Sunday. Although, okay, yeah, crosses I can see, but are there a lot of anatomical models in antiquing slash thrifty type stores? I think for Toronto, I don't. Yeah, you got enough alt scene type people. You could. Yeah, it's probably more likely there than the staid places I'm used to. Okay, yeah, there's the climbing point I mentioned earlier. It's not that long a climb. Seedling Spring. Okay. Yeah, the issue is, again, the energy. Okay, how heavy? We're 3.6 kilos over. I drop all my sticks, will be fine. But I don't necessarily want to do that. What I want to do is find the find the exit that I know exists, because that's how we got here. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. We missed our turn off here, I think. Yeah, we needed to go up and around. Right, because we took a slope down into the bowl, the basin, what have you. So it makes sense we'd have to go up, to wrap around, and then go back. But yeah, Andrew, it was a wild day. I think they first kicked up the warning like about midnight last night, and then yeah, because Hong Kong has this weird system where it's like the typhoon warnings go from 1 to 3 to 8 to 9 to 10. Now the way I understand it, like they used to have like just full like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but I guess they got consolidated at some point. So now it goes from like, there's one within like 400 kilometers of the town. Maybe just pay attention to it. Yeah, there's one pretty close. Maybe it's gonna get here to. Then we skip to 8, and it goes, hey, typhoon on the way. Everyone should get prepared. And then 9 says, yeah, it's close. It's gonna hit us. Shut things down. And then T10 is full shutdown. Everything's about to get wet and wild. And boy, did it. Like I felt like the building swaying in the breeze, which I gotta say, kind of a disconcerting feeling. Yeah, it is a little weird, but I guess in a city of business like Hong Kong, I mean, it's not that surprising. But yeah, I think. Oh, if you're on the Discord, you like the royal you, not necessarily you, Andrea. Um, I did take some video of the harbor during the typhoon, and like there were just white caps everywhere. Okay, hang on. Yep. Okay, I don't know if you can beef that, but I don't want to guess. Yes, I put the video on the Discord if people are curious. But yeah, so a lot of wind, a lot of rain. But I think that the typhoon came within like 50 kilometers of us like as a direct hit. But then it swung ever so slightly south of us. Hey, Brady B, good to see you. How's things? How's the weekend going? You are still nice and relaxed, I hope. I am more so now. Like the wind and rain have subsided and the swaying has stopped. So I can get back to my previous state of fervently wishing the work on the lift to complete. Because I will say it has become much quieter in like the last week. You don't hear like the angle grinders or the drills. If there is work happening, maybe they're doing like all the technical stuff. They're like plugging in wires and doing the electronics and such, which I hear are an important part of elevators these days. Hmm. Is it? Oh, right. Yeah. So we're coming up on the first of the cottages. Yep, there we are. Yeah, give you fun fact. The when they first made the Tsundere Pass, these cottages here, they weren't considered indoor locations, so they were just as cold as the outside. Okay, am I? You know what? No, not that. There we go. These little things are just like everywhere. I only need one. Just the one. Well, turns out we don't get any. Ah well. Yeah, Refuge Cabin A. Check in here. We got a nice soda. Oh yes, you have entered avalanche area. Stay alert. Know the terrain you're in. Recognizing avalanche hazard.
I think I can use this.
If I was of a mind to get into the interior decorating, which is like all the rage these days, I might nick one of these. Actually, can you? Ah, you can. I'm not going to be. They do. Yeah, the decorations you pick up do have weight. So we'll leave those. Yeah, we'd have to lug that around, and we do have at the very least one long, long, long climb ahead of us. Actually, no, I take that back. one long and dangerous climb, and then multiple not quite so long but still rather exposed climbs. Okay, I'm actually gonna grab that. I'm gonna ditch that in here because, well, one, we're probably not gonna see many more saplings because this is where we're going. Where it's gonna be like above the forest line. Forest line, tree line. There are not gonna be many trees. Okay, I will make ourselves yet another note. Okay, so SP cabin A slash Lote's Rest, 1 birch. See, those will be more arrow shafts. And considering what's waiting for us up the road, having more arrows would be good. Now, having if we can find a maple sapling, that'd be even better. That's a fresh bow, and we might need that. Okay. Oh right, yeah. That's we're not gonna go that way. We'll see that later. Excuse me. All right. Let's go ahead and pound that down now. Shed a little weight that way. Oh yeah. I'll share this too. I was unusually productive today. I got my usual Sunday routine is I get up, maybe I'll watch a little YouTube. If someone is streaming on a Sunday morning and I want to hang out, I'll do that. But then I'll get the laundry going, I'll do the cooking, clean the dishes, maybe do a little cleanup around the apartment. And usually I'll wrap that up like mid-afternoon. Today I was done by noon. Which is weird because I didn't wake up all that early. Maybe like an hour. So I took it on. I seized the initiative. I did upload a couple of VODs for the YubTubs, and I need to come up with a thumbnail for this series because I do want to do that. I want to try my hand at that instead of like doing bespoke thumbnails for every single video. No, let's keep going. But I had one video like pop off unusually well. Like if you see my YouTube channel, I get like 10, 20 views for most everything I do. But I tried the demo for this strategy game called, Crisis in the Kremlin: The Cold War. Like I saw it like deep in the demos for like one of the recent Next Fests. Now that sounds just weird enough. Let's give it a look. And sure enough, like it got like more than 1,000 views, and like the second video got more than like 500. So I thought, maybe weird. Maybe there's an unserved audience for this. So yeah, put that in the back of my mind. The game was like repeatedly delayed. Finally came out July 11th. Put out one video. It's got like 400 views. So I thought, you know what? We'll try again. We'll see. Maybe there's a little mini series there. But man, I tried real hard. But it is just so amazingly opaque. Like, I have almost no clue why anything is happening. And it is, like, deep. It has, like, a ton of, like, sliders and modifiers and, like, visible ones and hidden modifiers. And that even by, like, strategy game standards. And plus, a lot of it revolves around the Soviet/Russian politics in, like, the late 80s/ early 90s. And I admittedly, I'm not au fait with all that. But like it's geopolitics, and that's kind of my thing. Anyway, at the end of the Cold War, I was alive for that. But like what it does is like it's like a another one of those like alt history sandboxes where you can you take charge. You pick a uh, a Soviet politician of the day, or you can make your own. You can self-insert if you want to, and you try to save the Soviet Union from collapse. And oops, sardines, not bad. And like you can take you can try to keep it alive. Don't change anything. Change everything. Change a few things. Be more Stalinist. Be more market oriented. However you want to do it. Ooh, magic flare. But yeah, it was just like incomprehensible at times. I don't say I didn't have fun because like
This should come in handy.
I liked playing through it, but it just got to be too much. Wait, hello? Can I not? Oh, god dang it. Okay. The reason I can't interact is because I guess, taking that sewing kit out froze the bow in place. All right. But yeah, Brady, it could be. Well, I mean, because it's made by people who have done like the previous games. They've done. They did a previous Crisis in the Kremlin one. They did one called like Mao's Legacy. They did one about like the East Germany. So yeah, I mean, they have a theming to their games, but hang on, can I fix it like this? No. Okay, and apparently I'm stuck in here now. Okay, hang on. Okay, I see the save indicator. Real quick, we're gonna quit to the main menu. We're gonna come back. This is this seems to happen every so often, as in the by Art Spiegelman. Wasn't Art Spiegelman the one who did Mouse? No, not like that. No, no, not Mouse. Um, no, it's not. It's nothing Nazi. No, it's all like Cold War, like Maoist China, or like yeah, like Cold War era stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, Mao, like the Maoist revolution in China, or like the yeah, the or the I think it starts with the Chinese Civil War. Okay, are we good?
This
Can
pack
I?
is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, thank you, game. I was I was afeared there, but yeah. So they say they have a type, but I then vote from judging from like because like there are people who have played their games and like who like they've been talking about that on the Steam forums. Apparently, this one, the latest one, it's like the clearest, like the most well explained of the bunch. Which, oh dear, if that's the best they got, ugh. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a one and done for me. I mean, they seem like decent guys. I see, they had their struggles. Like when they were trying to go from early access to full release, they sent Steam the final version of their game twice, and it got kicked back twice. I didn't hear why. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one pack. Is that another birch? That's another birch. I am tempted. But I also want to be careful because I know from how far out they can. Ow. But yeah, so I made up. Oh right, and I forgot the so. I mean, I was having issues 'cause, like I was having like wild swings in my economy. Like things would go from well to like death spiral levels of in the red, and like I would have no idea why. And I mean, if I do something stupid and then I make my economy do that, okay, fine, yes, punish me, like make consequences for my actions. But if I didn't change anything, I would at the very least like to, give me some indication of like what changed. Like sometimes there's swings in oil prices. Okay, fine. I mean, it sucks, but at least I know. But like we weren't embargoed. We didn't embargo anyone. War didn't break out. So I am puzzled as to why. Oh yeah, and the final uh, like the final breaking point. Well, not even the break, but I think it was like the hilarious capper was that like so as it starts in 1985, so we got the 1988 U.S. presidential election, and Michael Dukakis won with 51% of the vote. Even though the tooltip right before said, yeah, he's like stupidly behind. Is it? There's no way he's gonna win, and then he ended up winning easily. Hey, psychotic deer, welcome in. Yeah, yeah. The game starts in like uh April 1985. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, because like it's an interesting game, and like you can do like there's also like there's a tech tree, and like you do like if you like build out the tech tree and do all the associated decisions, you could have like permanent Soviet bases on the moon. You could have trains on the moon. Trains on the moon. That's fucking awesome. But unfortunately, I didn't get anywhere near that. Before I pieced out and said, "Nah, man, I'm done. I can't." But how you doing, psychotic deer? Hope your weekend's going well. Well, you can see where we are and what we're staring at. Yeah, they're a little spread out. So we could we could work slow. We could take our time. We can stay crouched, try to snipe them one by one. The temperature is amenable, and I think they're just spread out enough. We might be able to get away with it. Our bow's at 56% condition, so we don't want to take too many shots. But maybe we can see if we can do it like all stealth archer style, and then we can flip to the revolver if things go poorly. But yeah, you can see that little settlement right there. That's where we want to be, and these guys are in our way. And also, there's even if we do take them out, there's going to be another pack of them that's like literally right over the hill. That's how this zone works. That's how this difficulty works. Okay, so we're going to be all creepy. We'll take out as many as we can without confrontation, and if we have to throw down, well, there's not many good spots to do so, but we'll see what we can find. So what I need from this group right here is for them to just stop moving so damn much. Mm. Okay, that was, that was a pity kill, but I'll take it. We got one arrow over there, one arrow over there. We got 1, 2, 3, and we had one runoff over here. The hell was that? Sounded like a ptarmigan took off. Okay, there it is. Okay, we got an arrow thief. A miss, a hit, and an arrow thief. I mean, it will bleed out, but I would prefer it to. I would prefer to have my arrow, if I may be so bold. God dang it! Snapped at it. Bad. Now we got them on two sides of us. Yeah, thanks, Sakata dear. We're thinning them out, but I'm taking too many shots because I'm nervous about getting too close and then triggering the awoo. And this guy won't come over the ridge, which is he's just being a big old butt. God, that's the third one I put between their legs. There we go. So we had one run off that way with one of my arrows. Weather's turning. Usually leave one to tell the tale. I mean, that's not a terrible idea. So I think if I remember correctly, that means the pack won't respawn. But like I don't know, like I don't know if that one, excuse me, like the one that ran off, is gonna bleed out. I mean, it should. It's got a damn arrow in it. Then again, we've seen these things have like remarkable tenacity even after taking mortal damage. So, is that why you leave one psychotic deer, or do you just do that to flex on the Timbies? Because I would understand that too. Okay, we have 18. 19 is 19 is in the one that ran off. Okay, you all saw it. It came after me. I feared for my life. Now, that is a very nice little potential cache of meat there. But I don't want to do that if, as I said, there's just another pack of Timbies right over the ridge. So we're going to play this nice and slow. And we're going to make sure the coast is clear before we commit to anything. Ah, see, there they are. There's the next pack. Literally right over the ridge. Oh, and there's there's the road leading, well, ostensibly leading up to the weather station. Right, so the question is, do we engage? How's our bow? 47%. Ugh. Do we engage, or... Well, no, we're going to have to engage, because the quest is going to send us here. And if we want to claim some of those Timbies as a snack, we need to take these boyos out so we don't get jumped while we're doing that. But man, I should have made a fresh bow. But we didn't find any maple saplings in the Zoc though. And it feels unlikely that we're going to find some here. And we are cold, or we're getting cold, so if our temperature meter bottoms out, aiming is going to be more difficult, so we might want to work quickly. See, I don't want to take this shot because if I miss, the arrow's going like into the wild blue yonder over the ridge, and who knows if I'll be able to find it. Okay, see there. Yeah, I've seen at least 3. I would bet on a full 5. I would be surprised if it was anything less than a full 5. This being Stalker and all. And the fact that I cannot see them over the ridge, it makes me very nervous. And oh yeah, also knowing, there's a bear somewhere around here. You're gonna be, but okay, no worries, psychotic deer. Yeah, well, I have a feeling we'll be at this for a while. Hopefully not this bit, but we'll be here for a while. Wait, who's spooking? Why are you spooking? Fuck sake! That's 2 arrow thieves. Okay. So that was a hit, but not a kill on one. And that's a confirmed kill on another. Day 451 moving quicker. Nice. 2 bunkers to check. For the trader quest, and also all 9 bunkers. Oh yeah, I've done that on this save, but apparently you don't get retroactive credit. So why are they... Oh! I know what they're... The bear must be back there. That's what they're running from. So your trader quest is done, you better get back to the... Okay. Makes sense. And you also finished Mending 5. Okay, yeah, that's what... I remember doing that one. That took an absolute dog's age.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I'm going to need you to maintain noise discipline here, Astrid. We have many concerns. That's not top of the list. There's another one over there. How? Oh, headshot. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, I have 1 arrow. Oh, there it is. There's our arrow over there. And there's this over here. And then there's that one over there. Hey, Zert, welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend. We're just here, playing with the local Timbies. We know they like to play rough, so we're just being a little crafty. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I got 1 more of these boyos out here somewhere. Oh, and then we have 2 arrow thieves who ran off with our precious arrows.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Where the hell? There you are. Well, I tell you what, Astrid, take care of this right here, and we'll do something about that. How? So apparently there were more. Oh, there's the bear. That would explain why everyone was so freaked out. Alright, yeah. Archery 5, baby. Our absolute favorite way to get up to sneaky shit. Okay, I am gonna, we're gonna do our due diligence. I know our meters are not friendly, but we're gonna pop up here just to see, just to make absolutely sure. It's one of them run off. Really? This is why we check. There was another pack, a third pack. Take your fucking time, girl. In what world did that miss? Three packs. Right. Anyway, so we didn't necessarily finish the strongest, but we achieved our main objective, which is making the neighborhood safe for travel. Although, mental note, we do still have 2 arrows unaccounted for. At least. And hopefully the bear friend over there didn't hear me popping off rounds and decides to come see what's what. All right, but yeah, let's head back here, rest up, heal up, and well, we'll re-examine. Cause we do have to hang out until we get our next Aurora, because that's the only thing that's cracking open what we need to get into. And you know what? Yeah, it's just like open plains all around. These are not the conditions in which one takes on a bear. Not wisely anyway.
This stuff will come in handy.
So hopefully those 2 wolves have bled out by now. So this won't reset them. Okay, bandage, sure. Never have too many of those, apparently. Oh, dead bear. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Nice. So much soda saves us needing to use water.
I'll take it.
I'll take it to scrap. Oh, pardon me, Carl Bob. More color film. Why not? Shoes. Oh yeah, one of Hinterland's more subtle bits of humor in the game, which I appreciate. Okay. Okay, we'll just we'll look this up real quick. Now, my understanding was, oh, there's a spare knife. Better than ours by 1%. Eh.
I'll take it.
Now, my memory, because I'm thinking back to to when we played the tail on a different save. My memory was that there was there's a Polaroid somewhere in here. But at least so far, I am not finding one. Yeah, it's not on the counter. It's not stuck up on the wall.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
It's not by the fireplace, is it? You had the hardest time trying to find that Polaroid. So where did you end up finding it, sir? If you don't mind sharing.
I think I need to lie down.
All right. Well, okay. Hang on, Astrid. Don't go to pieces on me. Where'd that? Yeah, we'll just do that. Get all the heavy stuff out. You gave up? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we are remarkably heavy. Well, okay, hang on. Where can this go anywhere? Hmm. All right. Well, yeah, on the corpse where the quest is, or the last. Oh, maybe the last cottage. That could be. Oh yeah, let's check our clothing here real quick. Um, Actually, clothing seemed to do okay. Our toque took a little damage. Bedroll. Bedroll's just fine. Wow. Okay. So yeah, it's our bow is 38%. Ugh. That makes me a little afeared. Okay, so apparently we have two more options. Um, okay, well, I'll tell you what, we have to hang out and wait for Electrofog or an Aurora anyway. So we might as well just set up shop in here. Yeah, the rest. We were gonna sack this as well. Oh look, an Aurora. What timing? Okay, well, let's go do our thing. So what are we carrying? Oh yeah, we do have all those sticks we don't necessarily need right here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, that'll be a little better. Now, watch for the bear, obviously. We'll also keep an eye out for that corpse. And we can go on a narrow hunch and and check the cabin up the road on the morrow. Oh right, I forgot. I need this. Okay, game. Just like work with me here, please. There we go. I don't see any Carl Bobs here though. Well, maybe they're in here. Let's see.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. Another cloth, sure. Don't mind repair mats. Another teddy bear. It's adorable.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Eh. Ooh, double underwear. Oh, no, that's where we came in. Okay, matches. Rifle ammo, no, thank you. Yeah, these are troll cans all. Orban's Polaroid. Beyond the settlement, past the lake, through the gully, and up the short climb. This is his high path. Yeah, pretty sure we know where that is. And now we get to hear from the man himself.
Someone is stalking me. Even now, huddled here with the rats and the filth, he is searching. The mole I had feared, or the mountain pass is closed. Great Bear Island's instability, its many earthquakes and shifting mountains, were thought to be key attributes in our scientific game. And that proved partially true. Its gnashing rocks, the clash of old and new forces in opposition, did grant us a look in the right direction. But it's also trapped me here, with no retreat from these frozen peaks. I need to examine the data more closely. All I hold in my hands is a closed book. I must get higher, to get the signal out, to let them know I persist in this hellish place.
Yeah, two mentions of them, but no sign who them is. Okay. But yeah, I think now we have definitely earned a rest. Yeah, just take a nice big swig. Okay, now we're still working on our restore condition. No, we'll be fine. Yeah, I was we could use that herbal tea, but are we? I think we'll be all right regardless. So let's just use the water. And yeah, I'll give a go for a full 10.